Hello there and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. Now last time we managed to get ourselves all the way from communications into the Metal Gear Rex control room, which is where we need to input the PAL keys. Now on the way we did have to take down Sniper Wolf and Vulcan Raven, not at the same time but like one after each other. Sniper Wolf fight, interesting concept. It's like a sniper battle in a blizzard. Now, cool concept, but it was not exactly poorly executed. But I think the graphical limitations of the time kind of hurt it, because the said blizzard, but really you had really good visibility the whole time, and that's obviously just, I think that's just obviously, well, I think it is just graphical limitations. Cool concept, unable to be done like properly, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I managed to take her down and we proceeded on, ended up running into Vulcan Raven, who was milling around with the chain gun from the Hind helicopter. Couldn't take him on directly because obviously the chain gun, he had a long range on it and he could take us down, like just completely wipe the floor with us with it. So we had to go again unique with it and use mines and C4 to lay traps for him and take him down that way. We probably could have used the Nikita rocket launcher as well, but I've never been a good pilot with that thing, and just in general I didn't bother using it. So that being said, please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, come and hang out with me as we jump straight back into Metal Gear Solid. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Right, so like I said, we are in the control room and we have, apparently the system is turned on, so they're ready to launch whenever they want to. However, we have the last ditch attempt to shut this down. Now we have 3 card key terminals, yellow, blue and red, and we only have 1 key. Now how the key works is we have to freeze it to get the blue key, and then we have to superheat it or warm it up to get the red key. How this is an effective safety precaution, I have no idea. How it would work in an emergency situation, I have no clue. It's a stupid system. However, this is the one we're working with. So we have already input, I'm just going to put the rations on there. We have already input the room temperature key, which is the yellow one. Now then we next have to take this key all the way down to the boss room where we fought Vulcan Raven, and basically hang out there until it turns blue. Then make it all the way back here with no delay. Basically we're on a timer to get it back here before it like warms back up again. And then after we put that key in, we've got to go all the way back to the furnace area at the start of the base, this part of the base, and warm it up, and then make it all the way back through to here without it warming or without cooling down. It's a weird system. So let's head off, chaff grenade that, because we don't want to be hit by those cameras. And then we need to make sure, well, I don't know where this guy is going. There's a guard up here and I don't want to be spotted by him. We are jammed, so that's him right there. My question is, I can't be running, so I'm thinking I'm sure he comes down this way. If I go cardboard box, wait for him to come past, he's probably going to interact with the box. He's going to say, huh? Just a cardboard box. We don't move.
Just a box.
Yeah, it's just a box.
Get out of the way.
Really? Alright. We good? I don't know how he saw through that box. That was a perfect disguise. Absolute perfect disguise. However, it works. We kind of worked. Kind of. Let's get the heck out of here. So we couldn't. I was waiting for him to go past, and then we could like sneak past him and back around here to where we need to be. However, that didn't work. He saw through the. He saw through the disguise, which I find a little bit weird. But you know, I mean, because of course you're going to have a cardboard box on a gangway where the only access to it is ladders. How are you going to carry a cardboard box up there? As funny as it is, the actual concept of hiding in a cardboard box is a little bit dim, but we'll love it. It's part of the franchise. We're back to radar. We actually have our radar now. Also, I need to remember how we get out of here. Oh, never mind. Straight through here, isn't it? Key card. So we're heading back to. Yeah, we're heading back through there. And like for real. I think I mentioned that I did a short about this. It's like the absolute overkill of these bloody machine gun turrets. Right, so we just need to hang out here. Until it turns blue. May as well run around and get some supplies. See if there's any more rations. I think there should be some rations dotted around. Oh, there's a machine gun. I don't know if I'm supposed to just stay still. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Hold on. Am I supposed to stay still and hold it open like this? Like I'm holding it up in the air? We're just hanging out. It's just a waiting game now. I'll see you in. Oh, there we go. It's blue. We're going to say I'll see you when it turns blue, but it's blue now. See? It's changed. So now we need to get ourselves back to the control room before it defrosts. Because, of course, please say that worked. There we go. So please say that. Please say that didn't just get destroyed by the water. We need to go quick. And I wonder, I can't remember if that guard comes back. I mean, it'll probably reset when we're left the area. I think there's only the one guy up here. Which I'm hoping I don't get an alert, because that's going to waste time. Oh, can I? Up the ladder. Snake, up. Don't punch the ladder. Up the ladder. I can't see if he's... Can't see where he is. Do we have a guy? Is he actually gone? Oh, there he is. He's on the other side. That's where I was hoping he was going to go the last time. We need to hurry our ass up. And we need to chaff in here. Because dang cameras. Still blue. Car key 2 down.
Palcode number 2 confirmed.
Thank you. Now that just leaves the flamey one.
Number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3.
Yes.
Warm the key.
We need to warm it up. Shove it in your butt crack and run around for a bit. And another chaff grenade. I really wish you could just shoot those cameras down, but that's not a thing in this game. Also, I wondered where this guy. Hold on. He's on that side. Okay, and got him. I'm not going to mess around. We need to get out here. Right, so we need to head all the way back now. Back the way we came. Back through the ice bit. Into the flamey bit. The furnace area. And warm the key up and then get all the way back here. Not convoluted at all. But I don't think there's any guys. I still don't think there's any guys down here. So we can probably change back to chaff for the turret room. The overkill. And I've just gone the wrong way. Totally know where I'm going. So we're running. I can't remember if there's any others. I can't remember how many guys there are between us and the flamey bit. When you head out of this area. Meant to do that. Absolutely, totally meant to do that. Totally meant to waste some of my health. I didn't fail. Also, what are those trapdoors doing there? What purpose do they have? Wait, there's actually guys here now. You can just skip all of these guys, just blast straight through. I need to remember that on the way back. When you go up the lift. I don't think we're going to have any boss fight. I don't think we're going to have another fight. I think we're alright. Yeah, we need to get through this area. On the way back, we need to get through this area like super quickly, so that we don't like. It's going to obviously sap our time. Don't want to use that now. I probably shouldn't. Probably, if I use it now, I would regret it. It's a long lift.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Again?
You should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
He is, yes.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Oh, really?
Okay, so what's up?
Yeah, what's the plan? Yeah.
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Oh, really?
Have you ever heard of something called FOXHOUND?
Not directly.
FOXHOUND. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details.
That's kind of interesting.
What are you trying to say?
From having played 5 and play the rest of the games, that's actually interesting. I didn't pick up on it at the time.
Death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yes.
Well, apparently FOXHOUND kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No.
Convenient.
You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay.
How do you know, though? You're not in the building with them.
Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Send them to who, though?
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the FOXHOUND vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is there even a vaccine, though?
Bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah, we're not in a position, right now, we're not in a position to actually do anything about the FOXHOUND thing, or whether we'll have it, or if it's going to be activated, and who it's going to be activated by. We have no clue on all that. Mission, we need to focus on the mission. Really? Again, it's just not my day. Rude camera, and they make us run into a mine. Thank you. Thank you very much, game. I'm gonna have to. It's bad news. Alright, I'm gonna put the armor on because I don't have any rations. And also, there is a ration right there. Let's go and get that. Can we... Thermal. Can we pick up the rest of these? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the rest of these so I don't have to worry about accidentally running into them. Right. We are going with Ration, and we're going chaff to get past this bloody turret. And I just know that that camera, that gun turret camera thing, is going to be annoying on the way back. And we're back. So this leads to the furnace area. And we need to just find somewhere to hang out, ideally close to the exit. Wait, why? Why's the alarm going off? God. There's a med kit there though. Do I want to? I think I need to. Very close to the edge. Just do the little scooty scoot. I'm just gonna hang out in here. I know there's another one in here, but I don't want to go too far in. I also wonder, if I go here, does it speed it up? If I'm right next to the fire, does it speed it up? I don't think it does, but we're gonna try it. Actually, there's no way to tell unless we actually wait and do scientific testing. But we're not. No one has time for that. Not right now. I don't even know if having it in my hand is the way to go. Can it make sense that it should work? There we go. Right, so we are all hot. We're all hot and bothered. So we need to go back. We need to make a beeline. We need to get through this area pretty damn quick. We're going to try and not get hit by the camera gun thing. And we're not going to get spotted by guards. We're not getting held up. Even though I've just went the wrong way and searching for a ration. We just need to be real quick. This was the more awkward one of the two. I think I think I failed this one twice, just because I got held up by guards and stuff. Yeah, I really wish we could just like shoot the cameras. That would be like amazing. Chaff. There we go. Camera taken down. We need to make a beeline. Straight down this lift. Slowest lift on the planet. Well, slowest lift in the game. Right, so we are still red. Just shove it in my pocket where it's nice and warm. So my question remains: if this card needs to be used in emergency, would whoever's carrying the card have to have a vat of liquid nitrogen and a flamethrower so that they could do it quickly?
Can you hear me? It's
yes.
Naomi.
Why are you talking to me right now?
No. Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. Do tell.
But not everything I said was a lie.
Oh, really?
Who are you?
How can we tell?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you
Okay.
know yourself, right?
What? So,
I want to
if you don't know who you
where I
are...
came from, my age, my race,
Alright,
anything.
I'm confused a little bit by her. I've always been confused by her.
Found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots
True.
of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long.
Loneliness
until
is a
I
bit of a
met my
killer.
brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes,
Frank Yeager.
Frank Yeager.
Yeah.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
Yeah, I had a fist fight with him in the middle of a minefield. It was quite epic.
Together, Frank and I.
It's an epic battle, but
He protected
obviously
me.
in Metal Gear 2,
It's my one connection.
I think there's a one previous to this one.
Only connection I
I think that's when it happened.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he?
Big Boss.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
Big Boss is such an interesting character. So interesting. His history. Basically, Big Boss is kind of like the Darth Vader
FOXHOUND.
of the start. Kind of like Darth Vader, where you think
And I prayed for the day that I would.
in the first few games you think he's some big bad boss guy, like, you know, evil guy, and then it kind of like it goes back into his history in the later games. You find out more about him,
Yes.
and it turns out that he's a completely different person, and he's like so complicated, it's unreal.
Long years. Like some kind of twisted.
And the stuff that he went through kind of shaped him into who he is now, or who he is in Metal Gear 1 and 2. Although that's now changed after number 5, that kind of history's changed.
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Because it kind of like, I think Metal Gear 2,
Did you? The one that used
I'm not
red
gonna,
box for his
I don't want to spoil anything for any later series, but Metal Gear 2,
That was my brother. Afterwards,
Metal
I
Gear
covered
2,
up and helped him hide out.
it's really confusing. Because there's Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear 2, which is the second game in the franchise,
I don't think so. I think he just
that's
came
been
here to fight
affected
you.
by the incident
I wasn't
in
sure before,
number
but now I think
5,
I
Metal Gear
understand.
5.
A final battle.
Kind of
with you.
changes the whole perspective on it.
That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. No. Naomi, tell me something.
Okay, sorry, I've talked all the way through this conversation. Basically,
Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets
she doesn't know whether he's been injected with FOXHOUND or not.
in the victim's body. FOXHOUND contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Of course.
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Sorry.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide?
Yes.
Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time?
Oh wait, I thought she'd already mentioned that. I apologise. I spoiled it ahead of
Blame
time.
you for wanting me dead. but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake.
Is it on a timer?
I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't.
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that.
In case we...
No, that's not the whole truth.
In case we ended up going against them and they could take us
The
out.
real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
Fair enough.
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel!
She can still be under arrest and still talk to us.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Yes. Also, check on the card. I would hate for that conversation to count towards the timer. That would absolutely suck. Right, we need to get through this area real quick. It's the fact that we don't actually know how long it lasts. Straight up. We're not hanging around. We can't hang around. We need to go straight through here. We need to dodge all the enemies. I'm just going to risk it. Straight through. Straight through. Straight through. Straight through. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Chaff grenades. Eat it. Ration. Yes, please. That was well timed. I was going to say that was well timed on purpose, but I can't guarantee that. That was a complete accident. I thought I'd failed. Right. So we're heading back up, back to the control room. Lickety split. Quick as you can. Still got that one guy to deal with. Up the ladder, please. Yeah, as I was saying, basically the whole big boss thing is kind of like the Anakin and Darth Vader kind of thing. You see the big bad villain in the first couple of games, you know, big boss, big bad villain, and then it kind of delves in the later games. It delves into who Big Boss actually is and what made him, how he became the person that he became. And then you kind of understand, to a degree, you understand what he was going through, what happened, and why he is the way he is. And kind of changing. And then you basically realise that the whole Metal Gear franchise is about Big Boss. Perfect. Perfect throw. Thankfully, it's not a big explosion. Input the card. Yeah, you kind of realise that the whole story is actually about Big Boss, but you didn't know that at the start. It's kind of cool.
Confirmed.
So that's our third key.
Entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No.
Activated. We were tricked.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake.
We were
now the
tricked.
detonation code is
Oh my
complete.
days.
Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code, even with Mantis psychic
Master
powers.
Kazuhira Miller
Fine.
is
Then
that guy's name. He's
accidentally
in
killed him during the interrogation.
some of the other. I think he's in 5.
We weren't able to launch the nuclear device.
Is he in 4?
And we were all getting a little worried.
I can't remember how many ones he's in. Number 5. He's
Nuclear strike
was
outdemands
Big Boss's one of Big Boss's friends.
Mean.
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to FOXHOUND.
It was all been a ruse.
Had this plan from the beginning.
Yes.
Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Actually, yes, I kind of did.
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the FOXHOUND vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't...
It definitely seems like it.
Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Oh, you think?
Campbell, you're too late.
You think, Campbell?
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake.
Can you not tell?
You've been talking to
Me, dear brother.
That's a good change. That's a good change.
You may die now.
Didn't look like him at all. Hold on. I have a gas mask. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Or really just waiting? Are we destroying stuff? I don't even know what we're doing here. I can't remember how we survived this. We're hiding. The alert's not going down though. That's a problem. I can't remember I don't even know how we get out here. Chaff? Seems stupid. Hold on, do I need to call someone? Otacon?
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Okay.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Alright, thank you. I should have done that sooner, probably. I do have a gas mask though, so it kind of helped us out to no end. Okay.
Snake, I'm opening the door.
Thank you. I should really contact people more often. Snake. Also, you gotta be a bit of a badass to be running around here in the well, half naked. Even hello. Hi. I see him. I saw him.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
They were pretty cool,
You
actually.
point a weapon at your own brother?
Absolutely. You pointed a Hind D at me.
So I can
Excuse
manipulate
me.
you more easily.
You tried to kill me with a Hind D helicopter.
Well, I must say.
And you worried about me pointing a gun at you?
Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
To do what exactly?
Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
Oh,
Mean.
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies
Not
of
a
the
bad-
G1
not a
soldiers.
bad point.
From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you
is that really true though?
to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she
Would make sense.
But it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter
It's just she did say it wasn't her choice to do the Fox Die thing.
Working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I
Okay.
wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine.
Sid,
Must be,
how
but
do you know there's a
I'm the
vaccine?
only one who really knows. Anyway, it
Although
might
technically,
prove
would
to
you
be
believe?
unnecessary.
Why
Would you
that?
need? You kind of need a vaccine just in case
With all
you
of us. So
messed
we
up
must have
and
all
got,
been
you know,
exposed to the virus.
the wrong person got
It's
like
true,
infected.
the Arms Tech president
So there kind of has to be one.
and Octopus were killed by Fox Dye. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Okay.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
Twins.
True. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right.
Much like Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Danny DeVito in the film Twins, which is a good film, by the way. I actually genuinely enjoy that film.
You were born, but
Arnie got all the good genes, and Danny DeVito got all the
So that's
not so good genes, all the leftovers.
some warped kind of love.
love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge!
I mean, technically, if we're twins, then I got revenge for you.
Began. I will
But
surpass
inadvertently.
him. I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Hi.
Blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! consider it an honor.
Like I was saying before, all of the Metal Gears have been weird so far. This is the first one I actually like the design of. It was a cool design.
It's moving.
Oh, you think it's moving? Might want to leave.
How do I stop it?
Blow it up. Get your boomstick on. We are carrying a Stinger missile launcher around with us for good reason. It is kind of crazy that, you know, one man versus bloody a machine like that. I mean, it's Snake, so it kind of you have to have a boss fight like this. But it is madness to consider in real life. Like, can you imagine someone in real life doing this? Like taking on a big ass battle tank on foot by, you know, with no real cover kind of thing. Right. First things first, we need stingers. We need rations on. I don't know where we're targeting. Well done. Oh, wait. There we go. Rocket dish. He has rockets himself, so I think we need to be dodging those. Machine guns. Close. Run. You know, I think we can do this. I think if we stick close, get him to turn around, and then try and hit him before he hits. He's right close to my head. Sorry, he was nearly standing on me there. That was way too close. I'll accept it though. Run. I don't know if I'm supposed to try and hit him before he hits. Ow. Okay. Get up, Snake. Dodge. Back off. One more hit. I just need one more hit on him. I do kind of want this ration though. There's a ration up the top there, so it's going to be a bad idea. Because we're well in missile range. Get him! Four out of 5 rations, not bad. I'll accept it. He's not done yet though. Absolutely no way is he done yet.
Did that do it?
No. But of course it didn't. It's still moving. Plus you weren't aiming for any structural thing. You were aiming for what looks like a radar dish. Fox. Hi, it's good to see you. What are you doing here?
Grey Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
It does actually. Deep Throat sounds weirdly sexual. I don't want to be going on. Don't want to be doing that one. Can I have your gun?
Fox, why?
I mean, that took out his radar. Is that good for us?
Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
She is.
Naomi,
You're the only one who can stop her.
Does she know you're still alive?
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too.
What I want to know is,
Felt so bad.
does this actually happen? Does this actually happen in real life, where a soldier who's responsible for the death of a child's parents in on a battlefield takes responsibility for the child? One, would it be allowed? Like, is it ethical? Two, would it actually be allowed by the military to happen, or is this just a like an army story thing?
I was the one who did it.
I'm genuinely curious on that. If you know the answer, do let me know.
We're just about out of time.
He's a little bit mad. He's a little bit mad.
From Deep Throat.
I don't know what that is.
From moving.
I don't know what that present was. What's the present? Oh. Just a flesh wound. He'll shrug it off. Also, you didn't get his good arm. You didn't get his Samasaran arm.
In the Middle East,
he's a little bit pinned down.
we hunt jackals.
You alright? You alright, Fox?
Royal Harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours?
It's strong enough for him to not be dead yet.
Watch him die.
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Can I have your weapon?
Like the radome.
Does that mean he can't see anymore?
You are indeed worthy of the code.
So he has to open up. Oh, he has to open up the mouth now, so you can manually aim.
Fire the stinger.
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too.
Absolutely. I absolutely can.
I
Can't do it.
I can finally die.
Really?
After that,
This annoys me very slightly
I was taken from
because we can't shoot, so it's going to let him talk. This annoys me because he was more compassionate to Sniper Wolf than he is to his friend Grey Fox. Now Grey Fox is dying, and he's willing to accept the death. Right. However, and obviously Snake won't do it. However, with Sniper Wolf, as you've seen if you've watched the previous episode, he lung shot her. She was dying a slow, painful death. She was guaranteed to die, much like Grey Fox. And he chose to put her out of her misery with SOCOM.
at least
But he'll do that to a perfect stranger. But he won't do it for his friend. That annoys me slightly. Now we've got to take him. I think we've got round 2 now. I do like the fact that the T-Rex, Rex is roaring like a T-Rex, and that his mouth jiggles. But is that a feature?
See, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Okay. Yes, you see me. Straight in, dodge the missiles. I'm hanging on the right-hand side here. Turn round. Missed his mouth. I'm going to go for that last ration. Bad move. Shoot, run, run. Semi-worked. I want to be mid-range. I want to be out of range of his missiles. I don't want your leg, I want your head. Dodge. Is he actually going to do missiles, or is it going to be missiles? Didn't quite work. Turn around. Absolute BS. I should have hit him there. I should have got him there. Straight under. Back out. Back out. Back out. Back out. Before he lasers me. And again. Straight under. There we go. I think we might have the pattern here. Back up. Back out. Missiles. There we go. Get him. Did I even hit him there? That was lased on. That was targeted. Really? I'll accept it. It was some BS, but I'll accept it. I'm starting to slip. At least I got him. And again. One hit. Don't die. Eee! Dodge. Get greedy. Greedy. That was a little bit risky.
I'll crush you into dust.
I don't think you will. I don't even know how that happens. Don't even know how a machine makes that noise. It's alright, we'll have a ration on. We had one ration left. Hello. Hold on. I'm being called by London for some reason. Bugger off. Dodgy phone call. I don't recognise the number. Hello, Snake. Sorry, Liquid.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Yeah, I mean, I did get blown off my feet by an explosion.
As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Very true.
What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish.
Are you after trying to recreate it? So I thought you hated him.
Men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, war's completely different now.
In a world that no longer needs us. A world
They've got different methods of doing what they want to do.
Existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get $1 billion,
$1 billion?
chaos and honor back to this world gone soft.
Do you really think they're gonna? Do you really think they're gonna pay you?
Will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well...
Didn't really have a choice, I don't think. I mean, I did, but also kind of didn't.
The killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I mean, we did kill the Goonies. We did kill the evil Goonies.
You did it. It was filled.
Sorry.
with
I should explain that. Sorry. Evil Goonies are the misfits. The ragtag team of misfits, outcasts,
We were created.
social outcasts, all teamed up together and formed a group. The Goonies. Well, these are the evil versions of them. Or evil Goonies.
Les enfants.
Raven being Chunk.
The terrible children.
Is Raven
That's
Chunk?
what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful
Snake,
soldier
Liquid Snake
possible.
being
The person that they'd chosen
Mikey?
as the model was
Do you
the
reckon?
man known then
If you had to put this group in with
but father was wounded
as the evil version of the Goonies, which character would be which? It's actually an interesting thought experiment, really.
with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of father's cells and then let it divide into 8 clone babies.
8?
Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes.
So basically, the Snake, Solid and Liquid Snake are
accomplices in murder
twins
before the day we were eaten.
made from Big Boss, basically.
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes.
Yeah. So he's Danny DeVito. Another film reference. He's Danny DeVito, and I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, Snake, Solid Snake, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What?
The genome
If you haven't seen that film, it is a good film. It's a bit mad, but it's a good film.
His genetic legacy, but they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic
Soldier genes?
to the proverbial killer instinct.
Is this a real thing?
Were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
That's interesting. It's busy.
Genome
Another reference.
That's right.
The Clone War Army, the clones from the Attack of the Clones.
To mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! (1991), the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
Do you though?
Just a cover story issued by the
I mean, that actually is legit. The whole irradiated radiation round things. That is the real reason. Obviously, they've not co-opted it, but they've kind of changed it for the sake of this film, or this game.
Cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
I mean,
Ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
using a lot of DNA, the same DNA to create things, it's got to have problems.
Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
It is very touching, actually.
Family members don't mate with each other, and yet
Bit of a weird way of going about it, but yeah.
Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
That's kind of true.
And then I'm going to go beyond.
It's a little bit more involved in that, but it's kind of on a very, very basic level. That's kind of the whole point of like the genes of basically pre-programmed to pass them on, to procreate and regenerate.
Look behind you.
Hello, Meryl.
Is she alive?
I knew she was alive.
She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Also, how long's she been up there?
Stupid woman.
How long's she been up there? She been up there the whole time that I was shooting rockets at Rex?
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about FOXHOUND.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
I'm assuming we're going to get a missile. Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
They're sending a rocket.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there.
I was going to get a drink. Well, I'm out of
to bomb
drink.
The place.
What?
Not only that,
it's one of my favorite. Sorry, it's one of my favorite cuts.
Air Force Base. They're carrying
the old. Is it the
tactical nuclear
penguin
bombs.
box?
What?
Whole load of penguin box.
Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of
It
Defense.
used to be my mother's. Now it's mine.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about FOXHOUND. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Absolutely true. Sounds very perfect plan from the government.
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time.
Okay, do it.
It'll give you a chance to escape.
Yeah, let's get out here.
If you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, FOXHOUND was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate.
Very government. Very government. I'm sorry.
Better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
True.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
My guy?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Hello.
This
Who are
is
you?
The Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the
Hello, Jim.
Back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
He's a ridiculous man.
No, you're ridiculous.
He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left.
To be fair, I don't actually remember this conversation.
The same thing.
Did it happen in the original? Or is this new? I don't remember this happening. It has been a while though.
I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry.
How are you going to spin it?
Prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all?
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider.
I don't have it.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay.
Oh really? You won it?
An embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live.
Who says?
Bombs will be dropping soon.
I'll just leave and go into obscurity again. I was already out and you dragged us back in.
Farewell.
I was out. Living in Alaska. Minding my own business. And you dragged us back in to deal with your mess, and now you're going to destroy me for it. A big old screw you to that. We're leaving. Wait, we're not over yet.
Stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine.
Which is?
She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Fist fight time.
See this? It will be the time limit for our final battle.
Okay.
This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Her death? Three minutes. Which is going to die in 3 minutes?
You might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
I think I'm going to be alright taking him down.
Fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Alright. We're definitely fist fighting. Obviously, I definitely don't have any weapons left.
How about you, Snake?
Come on then.
How about you, Snake?
Dodge. Nice little counter little thing there. Come on. You're not fighting back. Ooh, I got him at least once. That's all that matters. I would like to get 3 each time, but I don't think that's always possible. Come on. You were getting ready for a shoulder charge there, weren't you? Ow, that's my face. You're not allowed to do that. We're not hitting each other in the face. We'll have work tomorrow. Come on. What a dodge. Come on. You having it? Missed. I missed one shot. 2 though. I hit him with 2. You coming? Ow.
You're out of time.
Don't do that. Don't mess up now, Snake. Thank you for dodging that. I'm very surprised you didn't hit me. You coming? I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down the bottom. Right in the kidneys. Come on then. Ha ha ha. Oh, one more. Come on. Come on, decide what you're doing. There you go. Dodged. Bit good. 57 seconds left. Goodbye. I mean, you told us that that four would kill us, even me. It's got to have killed him.
Meryl.
Yeah, we need to go. Like right now.
Meryl?
I was gonna say don't suck on my chest, you know. Face looked mighty close to like actually pressing a face against my chest there.
Is that you?
Yes, it is.
Snake. Oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, I think she might be alright.
Is that all you can say?
Meryl,
yes.
It must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Guys, we're on a clock here.
Torture.
There's a nuclear missile coming
And things even worse than
to the base to destroy us all. Don't have time to be talking about this. We need to leave right now.
Fighting them made
Better start
me
moving.
closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something.
Yes.
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
Getting out alive.
And that hope kept me alive.
Seeing my ugly face again. We're still on the clock, guys.
To see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Yes. Probably telling you to hurry your ass up.
Snake, it's me.
Oh, Snake. Ocon, you're right.
Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Yes.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Exactly. Everyone's expendable.
Way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
Okay.
Door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
Okay, make sure you get out as well, though.
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
Yes. Are you mad?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Yeah, you're coming with us.
This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know.
True.
Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Yeah, don't die on me. You found a reason to live, and it's not sacrificing yourself to rescue us.
Okay, I gotta go.
Make sure you get out, Otacon.
Something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks?
Yes.
Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Start of a brilliant friendship.
Let's get the hell out.
I'll explain when the credits are rolling.
Where's Otacon?
I don't know where he is, actually.
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yes.
And I don't want it to be in vain.
Just a friendly reminder, we are still on the clock, guys. Are you going to be alright? I mean, Meryl's was shot in the legs twice. Is she really going to be able to do something like that? Alright, go on. I stand corrected.
Meryl. It started.
I must
Yeah, wasted too much time. You could have had a head start and you wasted too much time gas bagging about stuff and not moving.
Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Yeah, quickly.
Hurry up.
There's also, she is actually running quite well for being on.
Looking good, Snake.
Nice parka. Okay. Yeah, she's running very well for being shot in the legs twice. Must have good medics.
Hurry!
Don't have to tell me twice. I'm already running. Oh, ration. One ration. And we have no weapons.
I'll drive.
Totally perfect.
Damn, surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right,
Yeah, time to go.
I got it, Snake.
In, you ready? Oh my days.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Snake, hold on.
Yeah, he turns way too slow. This is going to be an issue. At least we've got unlimited ammo and would have unlimited charge. Like, it doesn't overheat from what I can tell. There's no like overheating bar. We have 9 minutes to get out of here.
Uh-oh, Snake.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Yeah, in your own time, Meryl. Just drive. You don't have to tell me what you're doing. We need to go. 1.5 health bars. Well, 1 ration and 3/4 of a health bar.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
It's some bullshit. Can we maybe just like drive through them? Yeah, I did it. No help from you. For something like that, can you just like drive straight through the barrier? Is that not an option? Hello?
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Alright. Don't have to tell me twice. Shoot him! I don't want to let him get anywhere close. Ow. He shot me. I don't know if that hurts me. I don't think we can do anything about it. Dodge. I can't BS on that. Oh, there you are. Eventually you shoot him. Okay, ration down. Can you not just like jump onto his car and beat his ass to death with it? All my days.
Look, Snake, daylight.
Yeah, don't have to tell me. There we go. That was so damn close. Like one more shot and he would have gotten me there. That gun turret section is so much BS. So much. I forgot how much it was until right now. Like that second one, I understand the first checkpoint where there's explosive barrels in the way and you gotta shoot them. That second one, I would have just booked it straight through. I wouldn't have tried to even shoot the guys. I would have bombed straight through.
Are you okay?
Also,
yeah.
Oh, it did crash. Honestly.
Shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
Are you trapped under the vehicle?
I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
He's probably not dead. I'm just gonna pose that question. We aren't dead. He ain't dead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Snake!
Hi. Good to see you again. Fancy meeting here.
Snake!
Fox die. Did it get you? Why didn't they get you? If you had Fox die in your system, why didn't they get you this whole time? They could have just taken you out at any point in time. They took care of the DARPA chief, or decoy octopus, and the arms tech president from like deep inside the base.
If he's dead, that means...
Is he all dead? Does that mean we are? Obviously I have the same DNA.
Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Called off.
Snake, can you hear me?
Oh, you're back.
Colonel.
Are you okay?
How did you get back?
Colonel,
I thought you were arrested.
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested.
Alright.
Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to
I don't know
get
how.
in contact with the president. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid?
Also, he was a very naughty boy. He was a naughty boy.
The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
Good.
I see.
Washington
think good.
Stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's
I mean,
over.
it's entirely possible. I don't think obviously it's never happened yet.
Rest easy. Meryl's fine.
But there's going to come a point when someone's going to, think of that.
Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
You did.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite.
Oh, sure. I was going to say, how do you know that? Did you drop it off yourself?
Pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
Nice.
It's not too far from the truth.
I was there, came close. That was very close.
Waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base.
Rescue him.
Someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Roy.
Don't worry.
I find the name Roy really funny.
A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine.
No, I'm more worried about myself.
What about me?
Yeah, what about me?
Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Hello.
Naomi.
Well, not really exactly face to face.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry, but he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Keep your secret.
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi.
That was nice of him.
Your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
I think he has.
He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
He found it. He went out in a noble way.
Naomi, Liquid died from FOXHOUND too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Yes? Are we alright?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you.
You're not answering the question.
Live, Snake. That's all I can say.
Well, I suppose knowing when you're going to die will completely change your entire life from that point onwards. So it's kind of understandable why you wouldn't want to know when your exact date is.
Their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's
Can I take the rifle? Maybe should we take the rifle? Maybe.
I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA, because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from.
I spiraled into this whole
I
mess.
thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny.
I'm saying it gives you the building blocks and you've got to build onto those.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the FOXHOUND program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life.
Very true. Choose life, guys. Choose life.
Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Some solid advice.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
Also, how did Mei-Ling... Sorry, it's in a cave. How did Mei-Ling see it from the satellite photos?
That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true
Do we have keys?
Life. Thank you, Snake.
There's a key, obviously there's the keys in it.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Bandana?
A reminder of a successful mission, or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
I think that bandana thing is the...
What
If
about now?
you play again, you can have the bandana,
Your future now.
which is unlimited ammo.
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
I think this is kind of funny. I normally get the Otacon ending. It's been a while since I've seen this ending.
So, where to, Snake?
So it kind of ships these two, and knowing the rest of the story, it's
Okay.
kind of funny to see it, the way they try to push it.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Something like that. Also, they're on the.
Spring brings new life.
You can tell that it's a good, good glacier, because obviously the caribou have come all the way across.
I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
That's a weird. Sorry, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a really weird ending. Knowing what comes next and how the whole story goes, it's a bit weird. In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima. Was that Hiroshima? In January 1993, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to reduction. However, as of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. That didn't last very long, the whole text thing. She couldn't read it all. That we end. Credits. It is the credits. I love this song. I really do. It's one of my favourite songs. And I think it's The Best Is Yet to Come, and I can't remember who it's sung by. And I'm really hoping that's not copyrighted. However, so this has been Metal Gear Solid. Some teething issues. A couple of teething issues, mainly at the start of this episode, and I explain it in Big Me mode. Because I didn't want to do it at the beginning, because it can ruin the mood, but at the minute. Right, so, sorry. I'm going to go Big Me real quick. Hi. We're just going to let us play in the background. So yeah, teething issues right at the start of the thing. I loaded the game up. Well, loaded the game up. And the sound was so damn choppy and basically made the game unplayable. So I had to spend about half an hour, 45 minutes having a bit of a look around and seeing what the heck's going on. And it was very weird, and I couldn't find. I had a look at mods. I was told to look for various mod fixes and stuff like that, and I was having a look at it, and then I stumbled across the real reason, and I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why Konami did this, or whoever made this collection. Basically, they updated the game, and for some reason, it completely messed with the frame rate, which is the FPS, the frame rate with the music and everything like that. And instead of like a normal company, instead of being normal and having a frame rate option in the menu system, no, they tied it into the controller speed. So for this entire playthrough, I've had it on stable, and for some reason in the update Stable, after the update, stable was no longer good. Game didn't like stable. So I had to go into the controller settings and change it from stable to fast, which solved the problem, which is the only reason why this episode is available. If I couldn't find if I couldn't find a fix for it, what I was going to do was I was going to have a PlayStation 1 emulator knocking around, and I was going to emulate the game, and I was going to sit and I was going to play through the entire game up until the point at the start of this episode. I was going to do that, and thankfully found the option to change the thing and fix the problem, which prevented me from actually doing that, which I'm happy about, because it's what, 8 hours? It's a long game. It's a long game. It's not long per se, because obviously you can, once you know what you're doing, you can kind of blast through it quite quickly. But dang, that it was almost technical difficulties. So thank you, whoever updated the game. Thank you very much. You nearly screwed me over. So anyway, back to back to our proper game outro. Genuinely a classic. I do enjoy the Metal Gear Solid. Rika Muranaka. That's who it's written by and produced by. That's her voice right there. So yeah, this has been Metal Gear Solid. Still thoroughly enjoy it. It's ripe for a remake or like a full-on upgrade. I would take Metal Gear 1 and 2 before Metal Gear Solid, but like I would love an actual full-on remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, because I think it's ripe to do. It's perfect timing. It's what, 30 years? Is it 30 years old? I think this game's 30 years old. I might be wrong on that. It's just a guess. So yeah, thoroughly enjoy it all the time. Control wise, really dodgy. Not being able to shoot cameras, incredibly dodgy. It's definitely a product of its time. But overall though, still a very fun game to play. A couple of technical difficulties though. So yeah, I have Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know if I'm going to roll straight onto 2 after this one. I might take a break and do another game in between and then go back to Metal Gear 2. I enjoy Metal Gear 2. And my actual favourite of the series is Metal Gear 3. And hold on, we have it.
Ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they
Interrupted
want to live.
by after credits. I didn't realize it was after credits scene.
Choose life, and then live.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The entire unit
We're not
was
done.
wiped out.
I forgot Ocelot made it.
The Vector? Yes, sir. FOXHOUND should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data.
He took the ammo disc.
No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
So Snake's the inferior one.
Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world.
Well balanced.
No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. So
Is there such a person as a well balanced person?
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
The president was in on it all the time. after the Metal Gear data. Right, guys, so after our interruption by with the after credit scene, which I didn't actually realize was there, and the whole like after credit thing and the conversation with Otacon, Ocelot, I will insist on getting them mixed up. So yeah, threw a spanner in the works. That was mind blowing back in the day. Mind blowing. After credit scene. Shock. So yeah. So as I was saying, we are obviously going to leave that here. I don't know whether I'm going to jump into Metal Gear 2 straight away. I don't know whether to have a break between the two. I enjoyed number 2. It was very impressive. And I think number 3 out of the whole series, Metal Gear Solid 3, is my favourite of the series. I think it's a lot of people's favourite. And I'm really excited for the remake of that, Metal Gear Solid Delta. It looks really good, and I'm really hoping they don't screw it up. I really hope they do. I really hope they don't screw it up. So I'm eagerly waiting that one. I'm going to try... I may try and get the original done before the remake comes out, and then do the remake, and then compare, like be able to compare the two direct, like 1-to-1. So I'm going to try and I want to try and get it out before the game comes out. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to take a break, do another game in between this one and Metal Gear Solid 2. I've said things like this in the past and ended up not going back to a series. Because, you know, stuff happens and plans change. So yeah, instant classic. Still enjoy playing it. It is very weird and the controls aren't the greatest. And just the gameplay is a little bit weird. Just the style of it is it's definitely a product of its time. So that being said, we're now finished with this game and on to another one. So thank you all for watching this series. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. Please remember, I do collect thumbs, so any you choose to give me will help me out to no end. It always helps the channel. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.